What's up, guys? This is Toast here, and this is Dishonored, mission number 4, with Ghost, Clean Hands, Shadow, Mostly Flesh and Steel, on very hard, with low chaos. So, if you've remembered correctly, what I'm trying to do in this series is guide you through these levels, without getting without the story, and without getting caught. That's why I've basically turned down the the voice volume, but I do have subtitles on. This is a good way to get another achievement called, I forget what it's called, but you get it for climbing on top of the Cauldrons Bridge. So blink back here, past this little area, and then you should be able to oh, they have changed it just a little bit. That is not a problem for us. As long as we can get up here, then we should be okay. Because height is always better. Yes, this is the way that I used to take. Okay.
Citizens and visitors to our city. By order of the regent, the curfew is now active. No
Okay, someone's paying.
is allowed across Cauldron's Bridge.
This is an area you need to be fast. And just blink back here through this door. Don't worry about guards right here because there aren't any. Now, instead of getting a key to this door, I'm just gonna search these lockers for some money. Because usually there's some money somewhere. Or food. We're just gonna go up these stairs until we get to the well oil tanks. Right here. And here is a blueprint for Galvani resin. And the warehouse key is also there. So what we're gonna do now is blink up here and get some well oil. And it's perfect because you can just ride in this cart all the way across completely undetected. You just jump in the cart and flip the lever or the switch. I would advise you crouch, and we're just gonna go right on top of this guard tower and blink back here behind a box, and that's how we get through this area. Now, I do not put loading screens in my videos for my tutorial videos, and mostly none of my videos. Right there, it's more like packaging instead of box. But it's really simple to get through this area. And you can just open the door and go through. And once you're through, you're gonna go over here and peek out and drop down into this little stairway. And it should be unlocked. This is probably the fastest way to get through here because there's no guards and you can't be detected right here. Now, if you would have done it the other way, you would have had to go through a bunch of guards. I've never seen this before. Oh, cool, new little area. You would have had to go through a bunch of guards, and that would have made it a little bit more difficult. And then you would have had to go around here. Now, same little way, we're just gonna go around. Because there is an arc pylon up there, which, those usually are not stealth players' friends. And then we should be able to come over here in the water and blink on top of this little pillar. Because we used to be able to. Can we still? Yes. Now, sometimes there is a guard walking across here, but, sometimes he doesn't see you, and usually he's not even there. But just make sure, always gotta be careful. I'd rather be smart than stupid and mess up on something. That was unnecessary. Now watch out, because sometimes there's a guard there. There's some oil tanks. Now I'd advise you to come through here, around the back, because sometimes I see you through the door. But you had to take out this well oil tank, because there is an arc pylon up there, and it will take you down, because you can get past it, but it's difficult. Now I would advise equipping your sleep darts, because there should be a guard here. Take him out. And actually, you can just set his body down anywhere. You gotta keep on going up a little bit more. But don't want to go up too much, because there is a watchtower up there. Until we can get to that chain, so... No! I almost fell off the edge. This is a very tedious part. Okay, that was close. You really have to be careful there. And just use these chains and stuff to get across. And I would advise standing on here and checking if there's any guards. Now there should be a guard that crosses this bridge every once in a while. So equip your sleep darts just in case he comes around the corner. And if he doesn't, get your blink out and blink on top of this pillar right here, or this crossbeam, and then you're safe from that. And then you're also right next to the well oil, so that's perfect as well. You have to take out both of these tanks. You don't have to do anything special, just drop them. And you have to do this or Samuel can't get to you, and then you'll have to come all the way back through here. I was not detected. But you have to come all the way back through here, which is just terrible. Now just use these pillars to get down. That's what I'm gonna do. You don't have to, but I find it easy. And you don't get detected. Just gonna close that. I don't know how they don't hear that. They aren't very smart. Then blink on top of this little walkway up here, so the guards can't see you. And then from here on out you should be perfect. And then there should be another loading screen door into another large area, except this area is pretty easy. We only need to take out one guard in this area. So once you get through, there's a rune right there for anybody that wants it. I still have one rune from the beginning. You're going to want to get on top of this billboard and crouch and go to the edge. Then blink on top of this little watchtower, because you're going to have to disable that little spinning thing. I forget what they're called. Little spinning wheel. And there's also going to be a guard here, so this is the one guy we have to take out in this area. But we're not going to be disabling that. Actually, I don't even think we really need to disable the wheel either. But just in case, just carry him and put him back in the tower so they don't find his body. No one else really comes up here. You can just shut off the wheel with no problems. Now, it's always going to be in this way. Height will always be power in Dishonored. Now, you can just take this well oil tank out, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to get on top of this AC unit and blink over the edge right here. Just try to make it as low to the ground as we can, like that, so we don't take that much damage. And now we can go to Sokolov's house. And that was the only guy we had to take out in this area. And this is probably one of the easiest parts in the mission. Come around back through this little alleyway and get on top of this roof right here. then it's gonna be easy peasy. From right here, you need to crouch, and there should be a guard patrolling this area up top. Right there. He's a guy you're gonna want to take out. He's not gonna fall off the edge because there's railing. But then you're gonna want to get up here on top of this area, and this is where you can get on the Sokolov's house. Now you don't want to go down there because it takes too long. But if you go right here, this is exactly where Sokolov is. He stays here. He's in this top area, which is just perfect because there's no guards. Because they think that, you know, the assassin doesn't have mystical, magical powers where he can do all this stuff. Now you're just going to want to choke him out. And then you can carry his body. Except what I'm going to do is, I feel kind of bad for this lady over here. Oh, and there's a rune in here right there. I'm going to let her out. Now, we're pretty much going to be taking the same way we came, except it's just a little bit different, because we're just going to be coming straight from this roof over there and dropping down, like so. Then we gotta drop down here, and then you don't even have to use blink for this part, you can just fall and do it again. And then here's Samuel. This is probably one of the shorter missions that I've ever had to do, and I hope you guys like this mission, and hope you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.